Hello guys, and good this time to you. Welcome to another version of this tutorial where we're going to look at the next topic, which is terminologies in property law. So please, before we start, make sure to subscribe and support the movements. Now we are going to look at the terminologies: land, ownership, possession, title, rights. What is land? What is ownership? What is possession? What is title? What is right? What is liability? So the first definition of land: it is generally agreed that land does not just mean the ground and its subsoil. It also includes all other objects attached to the earth. These include the trees, rocks, buildings, and other structures, whether generally attached or constructed by man. So what he's trying to tell you is land is not just the subsoil. The subsoil, the one that is no. It includes the airspace above it, the buildings that are temporarily put or permanently there, whether the rocks that are coming out from there that are in that land, or the one that's human brought and they kept in that place, it includes land. You understand? However, land, a law, even extend more than this. So law has given extent of lands to being more than this. Why? Because land also include some corporal rights that are attached to it: rights to waste, rights to easement, right to profit enjoyed by persons over the land or ground belonging to the other person. So this is just a little bit introduction, a definition of what land is. Land is including not only the subsoil or the solid surface of the earth, it also includes the trees, those things that are attached to the land, the trees, the objects, and other structures, whether naturally attached or constructed by man. Do you understand? There is another definition here. The statutory definition that has adopts the common definition of land is seems to extensive and all exclusive. It's defined land, the earth, defined land including the earth, everything attached to the earth, otherwise known as fixture and all chattel real. It also includes incorporeal rights like rights to waste and other easement, as well as profit enjoyed by one person over the land and building belonging to another. So this is just the introduction about land. So there are so many definition of land. I'm not going to dwell into this. So I'm going to the next one, which is ownership. What is ownership? People are confused about the difference between ownership and possession. It's very simple. This phone you are using to be looking at this my video is your own. You are in the possession of it. It is your own and you are in the possession of it. That is ownership and possession. When you borrow this phone to your brother to look at, to do game, your brother is in the possession, but who is the owner? You are the one. So that's the difference. Do you understand? So ownership means when you can prove that this phone is your own, your title of proving that that particular phone is mine is ownership. You understand? But if you are in the possession and it is not yours, you are using it and it's not yours, then you are in the possession of that thing. Do you understand? So that's the difference between ownership and possession. So ownership implies a complete and total control a person can exercise over land. It is that interest in land that is superior to every other existing interest on land. Ownership is the interest that is superior to every other existing interest. You have interest in life in my land, then I am the owner. You put your clothes, you farm your product in my land, but I'm the owner. I have exclusive right over you. Do you understand? So that is ownership for you. It is unrestricted use and superior to any other. It is the right to possess, either mediate or immediate, and it is the right to use property in a way or manner whatever. So this is just about ownership. There are more definition, there are more explanation about that. I'm not going to do it, but all you need to understand is ownership means absolute and total control over your land. You are the alpha and omega, the captain of your land. The land begins with you and ends with you. You decide what to do with the land, however, whatever, wherever, even to sell, to gift, to do anything, you have a superior title and interest over any other person if you are the owner of your land. If you like dump it, if you like dash it, if you like kill it, if you like do anything you want to do with the land, you are the owner of the land. That is ownership for you. Then possession. Possession is a physical control, physical and normal control or occupation of the property. You have the physical control. And there is something very important about possession you can see. A person that is in possession of your land will have power over you if you trespass to the land, because you do not have a right to enter the land unless you are with court order. Do you understand? It is a relationship of a person to things. Possession of land possession of land to be protected by law must be exclusive. A person claiming possession must prove not only his relationship to the land, he must also prove his physical act showing exclusive control of the land. The act of building. So when you want to show that you are in possession of the land, you must show the act that shows that you are in possession of the land. How will you show that? When you fence the land, it means you are in possession. When you put boundaries in the land, it means you are in possession. When you put some things that shows that this land belongs to you, it means you are in possession. So that is all about possession of the land. So the court will guide you, will protect you from trespassers, including the owner of the land cannot trespass to your land. So the next thing we are going to look at is the title to land. What is the meaning of title? This phone I gave you an example of. That receipt you went and bought the phone with is the title to your phone. You have the proof that that phone was bought by you. That is the title to the phone. That title means the legal means by which you can prove ownership. That's just title. Do you understand? So in an action for declaration of title of land, title content ownership, and in an action for declaration of title land, the party claiming title must prove fact that will convince the court that the person claiming title is the rightful owner of the property in dispute. So that is how. So in this case, what happened was that the person was claiming title, and the court decided that he should prove how is he the owner. So ways why which you can prove title, it has been decided in the case of is it Idundum versus Ogmapa, I think, where you have the right to show that this land is yours. So that's it about the terminologies she brought here. The next thing we are going to look at is mode. I'm not going to treat this mode of acquiring because she said I cannot say she said but she said she was not going to brought out the areas she did in exams. So these are by pledge, and I'm going to go then to the next one, individual rights, control and management of community rights. So please follow us, subscribe to the channel for no reason, and thank you very much. Have a wonderful time.